Alright, y'all, we are out here in Ferguson. We're starting off with the Ferguson City Walk, the little waterfall and everything. Nice community. Real nice place to live. Real nice. Let's see what's going on in our neighborhood today. We're at church in Florissant, and everything has been pretty peaceful today. Hopefully it stays that way. What we have, we got the protesters coming down this way. We're going to try to get a shot of them. So they're going to pull them back all the way down here. I'll be able to get a good shot of them if I stay here. Got some little brothers that was down there. Was there any issues down there today, man?
They arrested a lot of people down there.
You say they arrested a lot of people. What they arrest them for? Just because they didn't leave? Well, yeah, I better leave then. Okay, see, some things, this is not the protesters. Maybe I was wrong. This looks like a line of police officers. Word on the street, yeah, I just heard it, was that people were getting arrested for not leaving. And notice who these protesters that they arresting are. This man is over here with his family. These aren't people out here trying to start fights, trying to start riots, or nothing like that. He got 3 little girls, a pregnant woman and 2 little girls for him. These people ain't trying to start no trouble. Look at this. This ain't no terrible neighborhood. This ain't no place where people come to start trouble. Look, they got businesses everywhere. No broken windows over here.
I've been waiting on this to happen for 2.5 years since they killed my brother. So I'm glad.
This anger is definitely some anger, though. I think, but this is what Malcolm X called the hate that hate built.
They pushing everybody off the sidewalk. Where they come from? They not even native to you. They not even native to you. What's up, bro? I'm gonna get a picture of you in that St. Louis car I have, man. That's all right, Doc. I'm putting it on my ministry page. Yeah, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Man, this is my boy Jamel.
How you doing?
This Pastor Hayes.
How you doing, Pastor?
God bless, brother. God bless. Yes, sir.
What's going on down there, Pastor? What's going on down there, man?
Everything's good, man.
No. What's going on down there? Talking about everything's good.
Oh, no, I'm talking about right here. Yeah, so
what's going on down there?
They just making them leave from down there. From down there? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, they arrested. Well, just arrested the white guy because he walked through the line. He said he didn't know what was going on. He just walked through. They arrested devils. That's right. Yeah.
And you say they devils, huh? Uh-huh. So they arrested people for walking down the street.
No, they arrested our women.
They arrested the women too?
Our women.
He just said they arrested a white man.
Yeah, they got a white man. But most of them, who they got was our women.
Okay. But what was he charged with? Why is it so quiet? Well, look at here, a member of Sigma Phi Epsilon. Why is it so quiet? Is this like the quiet before the storm or what? What's going on? Why the police have lined up in the street and the protesters have already left, basically, except for these people out here, and they want everybody to disperse? Is that what's going on?
I'm not really sure. The police were down in about 100 yards. By the police station. Moved up this way. So I'm not sure.
So you live here? Or you own a business over here in Ferguson?
Yeah, I work right here.
You work here in Ferguson. Yeah. Do you know what's going on over here, man? Not today, but do you know the bigger story of what's going on?
Yeah.
What happened?
I believe someone had been shot. A kid had been shot by a cop. And that's what started this thing.
Why'd he get shot?
Why he got shot? He's struggling with the cop. There's different stories, you know, they haven't got the story straight yet. Okay,
that's exactly what I was going to ask you about. You said one of the stories that you heard was that he was struggling with a cop over...
Yeah, and maybe he got shot in the car, but then there's another story that said he ran out of the car and then the cop shot him.
Where'd you hear this at?
News.
You heard this on the news?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, because you heard on the news that there was a struggle over a gun in the cop car. He got shot behind the struggle, right?
Yes.
That's what you heard on the news. Did you hear at all on the news at all that the man was on his knees with his hands up and the cop shot him and then stood over him and shot him multiple times once he was on the ground shot?
So now I heard that, but I haven't read that.
I said, did you hear it on the news?
No. I just heard from people.
Like, all right, how about this? The part that you heard on the news about there being a struggle for a gun, what proof have they presented of that?
I don't know.
But they put it out on the news? You said you heard it on the news. They put that out on the news.
I don't want to misrepresent details.
Wait a minute.
Like I said, I just been reading up.
Wait a minute. You said you heard it on the news.
Well, I read on.
And you don't know what proof they have of it, but you did hear it on the news.
Yeah.
But the part where they said a man was on his knees and got shot multiple times on his knees, you have no proof of that either, right?
No, I have no proof.
But you definitely ain't got that on the news. Do you think the fact that they don't put that one thing with no proof they put on the news, and the other thing with no proof they don't put on the news, do you think that it causes the way the nation outside of St. Louis, outside of Ferguson, outside of people that can look at it and get firsthand knowledge, the way the people that's only seeing CNN, do you think that affects the way they understand what's going on here in Ferguson?
Possible.
If the news really put out that this man possibly was on his knees with his hands up and was shot 4 times while he was laying on the ground, would that change the way the America saw this?
Sound like a gangster.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, man. What's your name? Yeah, okay.
No comment.
He already commented. Yeah, it's cool. You guys know what's going on? What's?
I just showed up.
They want people not to go further.
We was already down there, they're pushing us back.
Okay, they're pushing us back. Okay, so they've made it clear that they want us to leave.
And people court down that way. But they did us like that last night when we was at the Florida.
All right, so for what I'm hearing is, I just walked down the street. What I'm hearing is these people saying the police want us to leave. I sure don't want to get bit by German Shepherds. And they starting to move.
Your ancestors did.
Okay, that don't mean I want to. Do you want to get bit?
No.
All right then. Shit. Play with me.